Moving on now to the neurological examination, cranial nerves. I completed the cranial nerve 2, the optic nerve, when I assessed Rob's visual acuity with a handheld Snellen chart at 14 inches from Rob's eyes and visual field by confrontation. I also assessed the cranial nerve 3, the oculomotor nerve. In examining Rob's pupils, I noted that they are round, equal in size, and symmetrical. I also examined the pupil's reactions to direct and consensual light, and it was intact. Cranial nerves 3, 4, the trochlear, and 6 abducens were assessed when we completed the extraocular eye movements, and it was intact. There are no nystagmus or strabismus. I completed the 8th cranial nerve, the acoustic nerve, when I tested Rob's auditory acuity to whispered voice at approximately 2 feet from his ear. Weber and Rene tests are included in assessing the 8th cranial nerve, and we show you how to do this. Cranial nerve 9, the glossopharyngeal nerve, was assessed. When I asked Rob to open his mouth and say ah, I noted that the uvula rises symmetrically with phonation. And I also completed cranial nerve 12, the hypoglossal nerve, when I asked Rob to stick or protrude his tongue out, and it was at midline, and there is no tremor, there is no deviation or any fasciculation or muscle twitching. I will now complete the rest of the cranial nerve examination. Now I will perform the olfactory nerve. Rob, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Cover one of your nostrils. Okay. I'm going to ask you to identify the smell of this. Tell me.
I smell vanilla extract.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you to cover your other narrowing.
Okay.
Sorry. Tell me. What do you smell?
Toothpaste or peppermint? Peppermint, yes.
That's good. All right. The next test is the cranial nerve 5, the trigeminal nerve. Rob, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes.
Okay.
I want you to tell me when you feel this sensation.
I feel it. Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay. Sensation to self-stimuli is intact. I want you to tell me when you feel it, okay?
Feel it. There. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. Sensation to painful stimuli is intact. Now I will do the corneal eye reflex. Okay. Rob, I'm going to ask you to look straight ahead.
Okay.
Okay. It is intact. Corneal eye reflex is intact. He blinked, and that's a normal response. Now, I'm going to ask you to clench your jaw. Clench your jaw. Okay? And I note that the muscle strength is 4 to 5 plus and equal bilaterally. Moving on now to the cranial nerve 7, the facial nerve. I'm making note that Rob's face is symmetrical at rest, and I'm going to ask you to perform a series of tasks, okay? Rob, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. With your eyes closed, I want you to not let me open your eyes, okay? Okay. Okay, good. It is intact. Now, the strength is strong. I'm going to ask you to raise your eyebrows, your brows. Good. Puff out your cheeks. Okay. Smile. Show both your upper and lower teeth when you smile. Frown. Okay. Facial nerve is intact. Now I will test the vagus nerve. testing for gag reflex. Rob, I want you to open your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, ah. Say ah. Okay, gag reflex is intact. Okay. Now I will test for cranial nerve 11, which is the spinal accessory muscle, or spinal accessory nerve. Rob, I'm going to ask you to shrug your shoulders against my resistance. Okay. Okay, it is strong. It's 4.5+ in strength. Now I'm going to ask you to put your arm like that. I'm going to ask you to turn against my resistance. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Good. Here. Good. It is strong, and it is a 4 to 5+, equal bilaterally. For the motor component of the neurological exam, I'm going to have Rob walk. He walks smoothly with good arm swing, and it is symmetrical and coordinated. Okay, now to check for heel to toe ambulation, Rob, I'm going to have you walk toward me. Okay. His gait is smooth, well coordinated, and he's able to walk without difficulty. Now to check for the strength of his upper extremities, Rob, I'm going to ask you to put your hands like this.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to try to push me away and resist me, okay? Okay, good. 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 It is 4 to 5+ bilaterally, and it is strong. Now I'm going to test his legs. It's the same thing. I'm going to ask you to resist me and push me away.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Good. And it is also 4 to 5+ equal bilaterally. Now, to test for pronator drift, Rob, I'm going to ask you to stand up. Okay. All right. And I'm going to ask you to stand with your feet together. Okay. Good. And I'm going to ask you to put your arms in front of you, like this, okay, with your palms up, and close your eyes, okay? What I'm doing here is I'm monitoring a slow drop of one or both his arms with a pronation of the hand and arm. I'm not seeing that. There's no pronator drift, and this is a normal finding. Now assessing the reflexes. Just relax. Steps. Okay. Relax. Okay. There's no fanning of the toe. Relax. Relax. Good. Okay. There's no fanning over the toe. Babinski response is normal. Now for the sensory test, light and sharp stimuli of the arms and the legs. Rob, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I'm going to ask you to tell me when you feel the cotton swab, okay?
Okay.
Now, just sit lightly like that. Good.
Feel it. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yep. 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 As well. Yep. Yep. Yes. There we go. Yep. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep. Yep. Leg. Yep. 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 Yes. Yes. Feel it. On my toe. Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. Response to a soft stimuli is intact. Now I'm going to ask you to tell me when you start to feel this, okay?
Yep. Yes. Yep. 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 Yes. Yes. Yep. Here we go. Yep. 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 Yes. Here we go. Yep. And there we go. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sensation to sharp stimuli is intact as well. Now, I will test for vibratory response or sensation with the use of a 256 tuning fork. Rob, I want you to tell me when you start to feel this, okay?
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Feel it.
Okay.
Feel it.
Good.
Feel it. Yep.
Okay, good. Vibratory response is intact. Now, I'm going to test position sense. Rob, I'm going to be moving your fingers and toes downward or upward. You tell me what position, if it's upward or downward, okay?
Up. Down.
Okay.
Up. Down. Up. Down. Left finger is up.
Okay, good.
Not down. Up. Down.
Okay. Position sense is intact. Now, we will be testing equilibrium and coordination. Rob, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to do a series of rapid alternating movements. I'm going to ask you to put your hands on your lap. Put it on your lap with your palms down and turn it up. Okay, repeat that motion as fast as you can. Okay, good. All right. He's able to perform it with accuracy in the upper extremities. Now, I want you to take the heel of your right toe, okay, and place it on the knee of the other foot. Run the heel down from the shin to your great toe. You're able to do that? Good. Okay. Now do that with the other foot. Good. Run it down. Good. Equilibrium and coordination is intact in the upper and lower extremities. Now I'm going to ask you to stand up. This is called the Romberg exam. Okay. With your hands to your side, eyes closed. Okay. I'm monitoring for any sway. There is no sway. And this is a negative Romberg, and this is a normal finding.